Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin and other cryptos. So compared to yesterday, well done to all of you. We nailed the trade. We totally nailed it. So we were talking yesterday about a potential rebound of Bitcoin around this area, and guess what happened last night? We said we would have seen a bottom around this area here, and now finally we have a bounce back. So if you have picked up this trade, congratulations, you made 6.3% in only one day, guys. There is no other market rather than crypto that is going to give you this kind of returns. Forget about the stock market, forget about Forex. This was a crazy good move. And now we're going to be discussing today what is going to be happening next, what is the possibilities, and where we're gonna go from here. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. We are nailing so many trades because we work with data, we work with technical analysis, and that's always the best results. Now, Bitcoin at the moment is looking at the 4-hour chart, has gone down to these levels over here, which looks like at the moment is trying to rebound back in up to this level. So what's going to be happening right now? We are having a very important event on the 20th of March, so on Wednesday, and this event is going to tell us if we're going to keep going higher or are we going to go and trend lower. So at the moment, what I can see with Bitcoin, I want to cancel this one over here. I can see the price to potentially go back to this area at around $70,600 or the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement. Then go from here, and depending on what Jerome Powell is going to say, he's going to talk about with the FOMC meeting, whether they're going to decide they're going to increase interest rates or they're going to keep them unchanged, they're going to raise them, they're going to cut them. So my expectation will be that Jerome Powell and the Fed are going to keep the interest rates at the same level, but also they're going to give a hawkish message. Hawkish means a very strict message to say we are not going to cut rates anytime soon, inflation is still too high, and we're going to keep rates high for longer. So if that happens, I believe there's going to be a big sell-off in the markets, only because in general, everybody was expecting right now the Fed to cut interest rates by March or April. But if he's going to say it's going to be higher for longer, the expectation is going to be higher rates, and therefore the market usually discounts news 6 months in advance, and you might think, oh, we're going to be in this condition of monetary tightening, and therefore they're going to sell their risk-on assets, and including Bitcoin. So my first scenario would be that we're going to see this sort of like an ABCD pattern or a bear flag. We're going to see a continuation to go up, and then we're going to see a potential correction from here, 70,600 down to this new level of like support, which is going to be a $60,000 to $61,000. I mean, we could potentially see even a bounce, around 63,000, and then to continue to go up, or it's going to be more around this area over here. So if you're going to go in around this area, 63, 62,000, I'm going to be a buyer. I'm going to start to scaling a little bit, maybe with $40,000, and then I'm going to buy one Bitcoin every time we're going to go down. So the first, I guess, bullish scenario I can think of from here will be a potential, rejection at this level of Fibonacci, continuation to the downside, maybe reaching 60,000, and then a potential turnaround, because remember, the halving is very, very close. So then a big pump to 73,000, 74,000, a bit of a rejection again, and then finally this blow off top in anticipation of the halving at around, I would say, $80,000 as for my Fibonacci extension. Otherwise, if we're going to go lower than that, then I could be expecting, of course, like a lower target at $78,000 before the halving. But I also want to show you something which is quite interesting, and I want to change the chart from here so I can show you like a naked, we call them naked chart because there's nothing written on this. So at the moment, I'm going to go from here to here. As you can see, we are forming, this is the 4-hour chart. So we had this big movement to the downside. We broke this level over here, so we can analyze our levels of support. Sorry guys, this is not working unfortunately. I don't know why. I think it's TradingView doesn't like my my inputs, doesn't like my drawing. So I'm gonna go and open another Bitcoin chart. I'm gonna go on the 4 hours so I can show you a little bit better. So at the moment, right, we're just going down this way. So we broke this level over here. So we broke this level of support as well. We retested the line perfectly. Look at that. So we went down, broke this level, retested this line over here. So that could have been another entry point. Now it looks like we're going to continue to go higher. But also, what I want to show you as well would be this one over here. So how high we could go to, that probably 70,600 could be as much high as we could go to then continue to go down. Or the other thing I already had in my mind as well, that of course I like to give bearish scenarios. I think it's going to go down and whatever, but at the same time we also have to be mindful of other things which you can see like in the market. So right now it also looks like that Bitcoin, apart from forming a double bottom over here, also this is another scenario I'm actually considering from here. So look at this. I can see from here a shoulder, I can see a head, and potentially we could be seeing another shoulder from here. So there is a possibility that this, it could invalidate my scenario, that instead of seeing the price to be rejected from 70,700 and then to be pushed down to this way, we could see potentially a push to here, a rejection down to maybe 66,000, support over there, and now is going to be a inverted head and shoulder. As you know, the inverted head and shoulder, if I'm going to go and calculate how high it could go to, then what we can do, we can take it from here, from the neckline to the head, and then we can just take this one from here to there and bring it up this way, and it brings you exactly to the $74,000. So that could be another, I would say, another potential scenario to see, maybe going up to this way, then go down to here, form this inverted head and shoulder, and then I calculate the inverted head and shoulder, and it brings me exactly around this area here, maybe $74,000 to $75,000. So that's something as well that I would like to consider. Now, talking about altcoins today, I'm going to show you a few one as well. So number one is ING. ING is very close to my target level of support. So from here we went down to $40, and actually if you have a look at my video, I was saying that I was expecting a target of roughly $45 to $40. We went down to 40. Is now going back again, so that could have been also a 6% trade. And again, like if Bitcoin is going to go and retest this $60,000, then of course expect ING to go and retest this diagonal level of support. So I'm going to just put it from here. So it could be going down again to maybe $36 to $35. But again, guys, I mean, ING, in my opinion, looks amazing. I think that it might be like a little bit of a correction. Sorry, maybe down to here at $35, and then it's going to continue to go higher. So from here, maybe a little bit like this, then down this way, and then to continue to go up this way. But again, we have to have a look at Bitcoin, what's happening with that, because say that Bitcoin drops down to 55,000, then for ING, maybe my next target could be the next level of support. So we have one level of support here at 30, roughly 36. Next level of support could be around this area at $30. But again, that could potentially break down the structure, and we don't want to see that. Also, like looking at the Fibonacci retracement, we can just put it over here, and it can bring us to see the 0.382. It's at 35, then go 30 as a 0.5. 0.618 is at $24, so potentially will go down as well as for $34. That could be around this area over here, maybe by see the Wednesday or the 31st of March. So 24 could be like another target, but if I have to guess with ING, I would say that a good buying area would be 35, 30, or even 25. And doesn't mean that whenever it's going to go to say 35, 36, I'm just going to put all my money in and buy straight away. I want to see how it's going to behave, because if it's going to go down like happened with Bitcoin recently just went down, and I just like, was just plummeting from 69,000 to 65,000, then I will be very careful in entering a long position. I want to see some consolidation from here and then to trend higher. So this is a level for ING, but great coin. ING, I think, is going to go way higher. I think potentially could go as high as 84, $80 in the next 6 to 12 months. And the next one, guys, that I want to have a look is, sorry, not render, is Chainlink. Chainlink as well looks incredible. It's just pushing to the upside. You can see this beautiful support now, diagonal support keep still intact. We can see, like, from here to here, looks like it wants to continue to trend higher. So the another level for Chainlink, I think, is going to be great, maybe around this area here at $17. If this one breaks down, then we have to have a look at more of another level of support that could be down to this area again over here. So by the 4th, in between the 4th and the 16th of April at around $13. And if we break the level as well, that could be another level of support, could be down here at $10 to $8. And again, I believe that Bitcoin is going to maintain its bullish structure, and we're going to see potentially a retest of this previous high around $16, maybe a breakdown to here, down a little bit, because the reason why I think we could break down even further, maybe down to 13, is the fact that first of all, Bitcoin could be breaking down because of the Jerome Powell news, but also here there is a double top on Chainlink with a potential bearish divergence. So the bearish divergence is here on the RSI, pointing downwards. Chainlink is pointing upwards, and if we break this neckline over here, guys, that was going to be happening. From here, you calculate this area to this area, and then you bring it down. So from here to here, you bring it down, brings you exactly at $13. So if that happens, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a big buyer from here, because then I could be expecting a push to the upside this way. So guys, I think that's about it. So Chainlink looks great. Could be a little bit of a retracement, especially if Bitcoin breaks to the downside. But again, if you're going to see that inverted head and shoulder I was talking before, you see Bitcoin breaking 70 to go to 73, 74, of course, then I would think, Chainlink to go, for example, to go up this way, and also ING to potentially go down here and then to continue to break the all-time high. But again, for Bitcoin right now, I'm expecting a pump, to maybe 70, 70.5, 70.6, and then I would be very careful for Wednesday. So we might see a sell-off on Wednesday already, because Jerome Powell is going to talk. So I really hope it was helpful. But congratulations to all of you who actually picked up the button with me in my private Discord channel. You could have seen that and make good money. But of course, if you are interested, please send me a comments, and then we can contact you to be part of our community, Freedom Trading Academy community, to get this cash movements and also this analysis before everybody else. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. Otherwise, take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.